Hi, Charley Egan here. Today we're moving on to module number 4 of the home seller course. It has to do with marketing, and it's the 4 aspects of marketing your property. And the first one we're going to be talking about is the new problem for listings is internet overload. And before the internet, the way that buyers used to view properties or find out about properties was to go to a realtor's office and go through a big notebook and see properties that way. So those days are long gone, thank goodness, and the way that buyers find properties now is by going online and looking for them. And as a result, there can be overload. There's so many properties out there, especially depending on the parameters of the buyer, but if they're casting this fairly wide net, there's going to be so many properties that are available to them. So how do you make your property stand out, which is moving on to step number 2, optimizing the presentation of property pictures and details. So going through the steps of the module, if you have gone through and fixed the condition of your property and then you've had it staged, in this part of the seller course, having a professional photographer come out and take photos of the property. And I have a drone that I can also use to take photos, aerial photos of your house. So taking fabulous photos of your home and also then coming through and prioritizing the amenities and the aspects of your property that really zero in on what buyers want. They want good schools, they want location, they want great floor plans, and photos that illustrate and display those things are very important. So by doing that, your property will come to the top and it will be seen and viewed by more buyers. Then attaching buyer solutions to your property listing. A lot of buyers don't have a lender. So when I advertise, when I list your home, I do have access to lenders that the buyer can use and be pre-approved by them. There are other vendors that buyers may want to utilize, like movers or contractors to do some work on the house after they move in. And I provide buyers with all that information so that any sort of problem or challenge that a buyer may have, I provide an immediate solution to them so that it doesn't discourage them from wanting to buy your home. The last point I wanted to talk about was creating a competition and maximizing a bidding environment. So, as I spoke about in module number 1 about pricing, if the seller has not overpriced the property, which overpricing the property can discourage and kind of neutralize even the best marketing on a property. So if the seller has put the accurate price range in for the property, what its value is, then the floodgates are open and buyers are going to come in and look at the property. Then that's the best way for us to leverage all the marketing that will be in place to maximize the profits and create a bidding war for the property by, as we talked about, the pictures, the amenities, and all the solutions that have been provided for the buyer to step forward and write a great offer on the property. Okay? All right, so I hope that helps in terms of understanding the marketing and optimizing the marketing for your property. And again, it's overwhelming to try to grasp a lot of these concepts, but if you need any help or want to discuss them further, please don't hesitate to give me a call and I'll be glad to go over them with you. All right? So we'll move on to the next module, and thanks for being here. Again, Charley Egan, I'm here to help.